We're getting back in blue. We're kicking this season off right now. Forget the losing streak. It starts now. The survival struggle starts now. It's Manchester City versus Leicester City. It's a watch-along. Won't you join us? Hello, everybody. Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. Thank you for joining me for today's watch-along. And we got lots to cover because it is our first match under the triple management system. It's our first match with Shakespeare Terry and, of course, Dean Smith at the helm. And we've got a heck of a challenge ahead of us against second-place Manchester City. Some of the results this morning have gone our way. Some of them haven't. Bournemouth picked up a win against Tottenham. Fulham defeats Everton at Goodison Park. That's a huge result for us. Now, let's take a quick look at the lineups and some of the comments that have come in. Fee, thanks for joining us. Liam, hello. And then Nick, you made a comment about the return of Chalar Soyuncu. We're going to jump right into the lineup. So from what I've seen, a fairly unorthodox lineup. I can't think of the last time we've done a 3-5-2. Anytime that I've thought of us doing three at the back, it's generally still been in a four-row lineup. Tielemans makes his return back into the squad and immediately receives the captain's armband from Dean Smith. And, of course, I think the biggest talking point for us is the fact that we've got Chalar Soyuncu back in the defensive lineup in that back three. Lots of things that I think a lot of fans have been calling for in this lineup. Maddison and Tielemans starting at the same time. That's been more of a fitness thing for us, but a huge return for him. A front two. I'm not necessarily sure that I would have backed Jamie Vardy to be in that, but I'm going to take it nonetheless. You can always expect him to step up when we really need him. Why not today? Nick saying the midfield is a diamond. Fair enough. I usually get my lineups from Google. They are right, I would say about 50% of the time. But either way, it could well still be a four-row lineup. Then I think still the biggest things here are the fact that we've got a front two and we've got a Soyuncu in the back. Carmen, thanks for tuning in as well. And then for Manchester City, they're also playing a three at the back with a front four in midfield, a 3-2-4-1, a very interesting lineup for me. And to me, this signals a little bit of tinkering from Pep. And one thing that we know is that when he tinkers, it gives the opposition a chance. He is somebody who can sometimes mess with a good thing. There's obviously so much talent in that Manchester City side. You know, it's all the best things that oil money can buy you. But we've got a chance. We've got the new manager. Hopefully a new manager bounce for us. We've got Soyuncu back. We've got Maddison and Tielemans starting at the same time. I think there's a lot of positivity that we can take from these lineups. And I would argue a lot more optimism than we would have had coming into this with either the interims or Brendan Rodgers at the helm. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the run-in of games that we've got coming up because this, as I said when we started off the stream, our season has started now. Our survival is going to be relying on every single result that comes in off of the coming games. I watched the James Lawrence Alcott prediction on the relegation zone, and he's predicted Leicester City for the drop by 3 points. He didn't put in a prediction for the West Ham game on the last day of the season. I don't think he's predicted any of the rescheduled matches, but this was the run-in that he gave us. Losses to Manchester City, Leeds, Liverpool, and Newcastle, a draw at home against Everton, and wins against Fulham and Wolves. Now, granted, at the same time, I already know that Fulham's win against Everton has gone against his predictions. But the biggest reason why I wanted to bring this up is because he has us down by 3 points. We know the goal difference advantage that we have at the moment. And we're decently confident that we could beat an off-confidence West Ham side if we can build ourselves a little bit of momentum. So what I see from this is all we need to do to survive is outperform this prediction. Pull off a draw against Manchester City, pull off a win against Everton, any kind of result that is better then what is predicted on this sheet, to me, guarantees a survival. Why not start that today? I've got a decent bit of optimism, but I'd love to get some of your score predictions in the chat as well. The thing is, I can see it from both ways, because nobody is going to be able to say that what we have been doing recently has been working. I think clearly our run of form shows that. I could easily see that I could see the roles reversed, though, where if we had Soyuncu in the lineup for the last few games and he weren't performing up to snuff, we'd all be calling him one of the worst defenders in the Premier League, and we'd be calling for the return of Dan Amarte. It's a cycle. That's just what happens. Dan Amarte does badly, we call for Soyuncu. Soyuncu does badly, we call for Amarte. Nonetheless, we've gotten what we've hoped. We've gotten Soyuncu in the lineup. I'm optimistic for it. So again, I watched through that video. He didn't actually predict the West Ham game. I think it was because he was saying that he thinks that the teams would be down by the final match day. But again, he predicted a 3-point difference. So I'm not 100% what he predicted for the West Ham result. I am assuming when I'm saying that all we need to do is outperform that run, that we would defeat West Ham. I think on the run of games, with the performances that we put in, seeing the way that some of the teams that we more narrowly lost to have performed in other matches, I think that we do have what it takes to beat West Ham. I think today will be very telling. We're going to need to see how we play out with Dean Smith at the helm. We're going to need to see how we do with both Tielemans and Maddison back in the squad. There's a lot of things that are different from our poor run of form that I think could lead to a very quick change in fortunes for us. Nick's saying, after the way Newcastle played today, we can get a result against them, attack with pace, and they couldn't handle Watkins. Much agreed. And I think at the same time, I think Newcastle really made Aston Villa look a lot better than we did. I am by no means saying that we deserved a result against them, but I think that we kept it closer. Simon Evans was not included in the lineup at all, which kind of surprised me. I didn't read through the entire statement that he gave on the fitness update for the team, so I'm not 100% sure whether it might be his heel acting up again, but I know that he's not in the lineup at all. I believe both Daka and Iheanacho are on the bench. I agree with you on this, though. I would have loved to have seen, if we were playing a front two, possibly even both Daka and Iheanacho in a front two. Again, I'm seeing from what Nick said that it's not a 3-5-2, but I'm still running off the assumption that it is for the moment. I would have maybe dropped Maddison into one of those central three midfield roles and given the front two to Daka and Iheanacho, probably at the expense of Dewsbury Hall, which may not be fair in terms of like passion and run of form, but I do think that we need the defensive acumen of Wilfred Ndidi, and he has that a little bit more than Dewsbury Hall, in my opinion. I'm not flying solo today, though. Michael, let me know if you're ready, and I will add you in. In the meantime, keep those comments coming in chat. Matt wishing some good luck. Jonathan saying, wish Barnes and Ricky P weren't injured for today. Agreed. You know, we've kind of been injuries FC all season. But I think where we are going to be missing a lot with the absence of Barnes and Ricardo Pereira, we are going to get that back in the inclusion of both Yuri Tielemans and Maddison at the same time. We haven't had that in a very long time. I've seen some tweets coming out showing, I believe our win percentage without both of them starting is something like 12%. Our win possession with both of them starting is somewhere in the 40s. So the difference that having those two together is a big plus for us, at least as the stats go. Nick saying Vardy loves a goal against Pep. You know what? I feel like so many of us have been saying that it's only a matter of time until he can kind of find himself again. So many of the players have been low on confidence, low on supply. A front two is really going to help change that. I'd love to see a Jamie Vardy masterclass today. Carlos, I haven't seen him playing as a striker, but again, I'm not 100% sure what our formation is going to be. Again, I've been relying on Google for it. They're still predicting a 3-5-2. My broadcaster hasn't put up their lineups yet. He absolutely needs to be on his A game today. We need to be relentless against this Manchester City side. We cannot give them any space. We cannot give them any time because they have the quality on the pitch to make us pay anytime we give them an opportunity in any regard. But that said, it does still feel like a good, solid lineup. And there are some things that have changed from the form that we've had from before. I think one thing that's going to be really telling is going to be seeing how Yuri Tielemans does as captain. We've been talking a lot about an absence of kind of a marshalling voice, somebody who can control the field, send messages out, motivate the players, and calm down play. This is Yuri's chance to step up and do that. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for joining us from out on the West Coast. A bit of a later game for us. It's actually the afternoon for me here up in Toronto. It's not the morning anymore, so no more like 5:30 in the morning kickoffs for you up in California. Nick saying Matters is a number 10, Vardy's is a lone striker, and Didi, KDH, Yuri as center midfielder. So that gives me some concern because I have definitely been one of the big advocates for a front two. If we are still playing a front one, I don't like that. I don't like playing one up front. Derek saying why play Vardy? He's finished. That's purely what he's definitely not the Vardy that he was. I don't think any of us can really say that in all fairness, but at the same time, none of our players have really been on their top form. So let's give him a shot. We have two strikers on the bench in the form of Iheanacho and Daka. If things aren't paying off, let's make a quick substitution. New manager, he may well do that. Bob tuning in from Plymouth. Good to see you. And I think there's a button you need to press on Facebook that would allow us to show your username on screen. So unfortunately, I can't credit your comment, but just saying, let's see the approach will come out later. Michael, are you ready? Let's do it. New season starts now. Get the clappers back out.
Starts right now. Back the boys, back the new manager. Let's go. We didn't get the bounce that we thought we were going to get from sacking the last manager, but this,
because that wasn't a new manager bounce. That was, we were hoping for like an interim head coach bounce.
Yeah, not going to happen. Not going to happen with S&S, as they called them, Sadler and Stowe. But this is the makings of a bounce. New manager with his new staff, bring back Shaky, get John Terry in there to slap the boys in the back around. And
the warm-up balls are under the arms.
Double ball Shaky, two balls, whatever you call them, shake a spear at them. Let's go. I'm like super hyped for this. Like I went and bought breakfast. I got some Burger King sandwiches, and I just can't eat them. I'm so nervous right now. I'm gonna slam this coffee, and then I'm gonna open this beer, and then we're gonna get everybody at home. Get your clappers out, get your singing voices on, stomp your feet, get loud. You know what I'm saying? If you can't make it to the game, get your clappers out. Let's go.
Now, I will say I'd sooner bet that the reason you can't eat your breakfast right now isn't that you're nervous as much as the fact that you got Burger King croissantwiches.
I love them. Come on.
You know what? I'll talk smack. I do appreciate it. It's a good breakfast sandwich.
You're 2 for $5 right now. So I got a bacon and a ham one.
That's not bad. I think I do pay more for that up here.
Good morning, indigestion. Good morning, Fiona. Good morning, Anthony. Nick, good morning, y'all. It's morning over here, and it's a late kickoff. We love it. I got to sleep in a little bit.
So I will give a quick update. So all that time I've spent saying 3-5-2. It is a 3-4-2-1, according to my broadcaster. Vardy playing as a lone striker with Madison and Dewsbury Hall backing him up. Christensen and Castagna playing wingers in that midfield four, centered by Ndidi, and our captain, Yuri Tielemans. Back three of Suter, Soyuncu, and Faze.
How awesome is it that Dean Smith comes in and Cags is straight into the starting line? Right.
Why not give him the armband while you're at?
Might as well. Come on now. This is a bounce. When a manager comes in and redoes everything that we thought we knew, we thought Cags was done, thought Yuri was done. These guys are in the team today to try to save us. My broadcast
it's also very, very important to say that jacket and blazer season is over in Leicester. Dean Smith is out there in a nice quarter zip sweater at the moment. New fashion on the sidelines.
Pep is in his standard turtleneck sweater.
Yep, his Steve Jobs cosplay.
There you go. So I don't know what does yours look like. They're lining up around the circle to kick the ball.
Yeah, I've got the little countdown timer. It's just hit a quarter.
Yeah, I don't have
and it's just disappeared. Players are on the pitch. Matters is high kicking at the moment. They've just kicked off on my screen.
Perfect. Let's go. Let's go.
Champions of England, you made us sing that.
Come on, let's back up. Let's go. Let's make some noise. Already we're like kind of backed all the way up, and maybe we got a little good shape going on, a little 5-line going on the back. Nice.
Man City tried to break into the penalty area, but there's no getting past Wilf and Ndidi there. Man City playing a very, very high line, which gives me a little bit of optimism. We like to try to play through lines like that. Christensen playing a little bit of juggling there, but he's forced out of play for a Man City throw.
They're wearing the black and mint kits. I just today because it's a new
gave Leicester City more of my money. Picked about 3 more shirts. Free shirt printing right now, 30% off.
There you go.
Pay all that money back in DHL fees when it finally makes it to Canada.
I guess you can write somebody and get your VAT back as well.
I think the VAT got deducted in checkout. It's just going to be the duties.
Ooh, did he just trip over his own feet? Madison trying to take the ball on the far side down the sideline, but he just kind of trips over his own feet and gives the ball away.
Gundogan in midfield right now. Diaz. Grealish lays it off. Goes to Walker. Back to Grealish. Or no, that's not Grealish. That's Stones.
John Stones.
Man with the Beatles haircut.
Turned out to be a good player for them.
Yeah, very much so. A lot of good young talent coming out of England right now. Cross comes in, finds Mahrez at the edge of the penalty area. His cross is deflected away by Seunchu. You know it's the relegation blowout sale. You got to get those prem patches while you can. Ball comes back into the penalty area again. Dewsbury Hall does well to collect it ahead of Mahrez, and he will put it out for a throw-in.
Ooh, this like flat back 5 that we have going on is just it's probably what we're going to see all game long. A lot of this Man City passing around the bag, trying to outflank us, and then crosses into the box. We're going to be seeing this all day. It's going to be about Cags. How can he hold on to the hip of Holland and make sure that we get in Mahrez's face and De Bruyne's face so they don't get these crosses in? These guys are amazing with each foot.
It's gonna be 2 teams that want to welcome pressure and punch quickly.
Ugh. Yeah, but
although again, Dean Smith's first interview gave me a lot of optimism. He talked about trying to hit quickly and play aggressively, which is a real change of scenery to what we've seen all season.
Yeah, we have to score goals. We haven't been scoring goals.
But yeah, I could easily see this being like a 70% Manchester City possession game.
Which would be a change. How we've been playing, you know, where we just hold on to the ball and lose 2-0.
The Leicester City special, 70% possession, like 5 XG, scored none.
Yeah.
No opponents have like 0.3 XG, scored 2.
Yeah, no shot attempts. Who's playing?
I'll tell you what, in the Etihad right now, if you turn up your volume, all I can hear is Vishai Had a Dream.
Yeah!
The fans are making themselves heard.
And it's a big away section, too, at the stadium, so...
We got to sell tickets somehow.
Got a lot of us in there.
Oh, it's Mahrez in the penalty area, and Dewsbury Hall gets back to push it wide of the net.
Oh, woo. But see, this is what's happening a lot. Of overlap on one side. The cross is always overcooked to the far side. Mahrez has been having really good touches when he gets the ball. So we got to stay in his face. This is crazy.
He's set up to play an in-swinger. We got a lot of players in that box. Cross comes in. It's looking, I believe, for Holland. But Fast makes himself big and gets that away.
He just climbs over
around the area now. Stones.
Oh, my goodness. John Stones with the volley, and Daniel Iverson is beat Oh my goodness, that is absolutely a stunner.
I don't even think I can be that mad about that. That was a gorgeous goal.
Just like that. John Stones just swings a boot at it, hits it sweetly, and it's in the top left bin. Jeez. Absolutely tragic.
See the way that it's pinging around the area, falls to John Stones outside the area, and he hits it with the left boot.
What?
All right, Ben. Like let's take it easy.
Smith out. Wowzers.
What can you say about that? Like,
John Stones has never hit a ball that sweet in his life on a volley. Never.
5 minutes in, we are down by a goal. Would you call that we just can't, because that ball was just bouncing around all over the place. It would have been, in my opinion, even more dangerous to try to bring that down and control it.
I don't know. It's just a lot of ball watching.
Head it away.
Just ball watching. You got to attack the ball. Like Wilf sees John Stones about to swing his boot at it, and he stops in his tracks and does the little back turn. Like, go run his ass over if you got to. I'm just, I don't know. We're at that point in the season. When I see other teams play, it seems like everybody's going 125%. And it's just like, we have to grow into the game. We have to get mad about something. And it just doesn't happen.
You know, it's only an 89% chance of a Manchester City win as of right now. So,
well, I put 20 on my online Bovada account for us to win at plus 1,800 odds. And I went to the casino last night and at the sports book there put $10 on us to win at 1,200 plus 1,200 odds. So we got to get it together.
You could have used that money to pay the duties on getting some football shirts, though.
Oh, right. These guys. Oh, and again, Man City's playing around us, playing around the back. Grealish
coming around,
cutting inside.
Tackle made by Ndidi, but Vardy has nowhere that he can play the ball to.
Castagna just hoofs it down, and we got to get back in our shape.
Walker now on the right side.
Again, though, that goal, I mean, off of a corner kick.
It's early doors. It's early doors. We can still pull back. I think probably the most insightful comment we've had today, though, comes from Man City saying, Man City.
That's right. I agree.
That very, very, you know what? Who could argue with that?
I agree. Man City.
Adam saying, got to be more aggressive and passionate. The thing is, like, you know that if we go in like that, that's how KDH gets sent off.
I don't know, man.
Are we getting into kegs and croissant time?
Yeah. Let me finish this coffee. But definitely
kegs and eggs, brews and breakfast sandwich. Ooh. Grealish does a backflip basically because someone breathed near him, and it's a free kick in a dangerous area.
Ooh,
that's not in the penalty area.
Not in the penalty area, but it is definitely a foul.
Yes,
but the referee gives it a no call and lets it go out for a corner or a goal kick.
I thought he signaled for a free kick.
Referee's talking to VAR.
Yeah, you don't need to be a professional lip reader to know what Jack Grealish just said there.
Yeah, he's not. Iverson bungles it.
Oh, that's bad from Iverson, but that's worse for Manchester City, and it's pinging around the penalty area and cleared by Vardy.
Oh my goodness. Iverson comes out to stop that cross and
he didn't know whether he wanted to grab it or punch it, so he palms it. And you can't do that in the penalty area.
6 yards away from his goal with two Man City players. And again, De Bruyne puts the ball out to Grealish. Grealish is taking on, who's that? Castagna. Grealish tries to put a cross in, and Castagna slides Everyone's calling for a handball. The ball's out for a corner, and Grealish is in the referee's face again.
Again.
Put your socks up.
I was about to say, I can't get over like his.
Oh, Wilf, come on.
Did that go off Wilf's
my
hand?
God, he's like this.
Oh.
Jesus. Okay.
It's fine. It's early doors. That's a big beer, Michael.
That's a big beer.
Is that a liter?
This is close to a liter. It's 32
ounces. Oh
32
my
ounce.
days.
Yeah.
Well, Darren England's head into the screen.
Oh, he's about to call for a penalty.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. Grealish taking on his man in the box. He does a couple step overs. He beats Castagna. He tries to get the cross in. The cross does beat Castagna's slide. And Wilf, in his attempt to stop the cross, just spikes it like a volleyball. Yeah, right?
What are you doing, Wilf?
Martin, yes, I was choking on my sandwich. This club right now. Oi, Wilf.
And VAR decision.
A penalty. Wilf. Oh, here we go again. I don't know what Dean Smith could be asking the fourth official here at all.
Yeah.
And so
what happened to Wilf? What happened to him?
Injuries. Maybe I don't know.
They're giving it to Erling Haaland to take.
Oh.
If there's one thing Erling Haaland's not good at, though, it's scoring goals. So I'm confident.
Yeah, right.
It's what they always say. Erling Haaland, biggest Premier League flop of the season.
Yeah, but that means he might be due.
Oh, damn, you're right.
We're always the team that when someone hasn't scored
We've been
in a
doing
while.
too well, and we had to get humbled.
Yeah, right. Oh, has Yuri Tielemans even touched the ball? Iverson! Oh! This close, and Haaland finishes it in the bottom left corner. But as Iverson guessed the right way. Oh, so close. But Man City is like celebrating this goal. Like, I don't know. Why did they do that to Haaland? They just like totally mobbed him. Rogers happens. Will
Dean Simmons. Dean Smith giving instructions to Jamie Vardy, telling him to go score goals.
I mean,
you can't position a penalty in the bottom corner better than that.
Yeah, it looks like he almost scuffs it, but it's like perfection.
You know what, though? Let's not let heads drop. We have to protect goal difference. We called today a free hit.
But now we got to score. And now we got to play forward. We can't sit back in this 5 block. And if you think about it, the 2 goals were, I wouldn't say against the run of play, but they just weren't like from some open play goals. Like they were cutting us out and, got us out of position and, played some good balls to score their goal. I don't, you see how we're kind of pressing now. We're not just going to sit back.
It's hard to say.
We got to play with them. We got to at this point. We can't.
Yeah, because again, at the very least, we have to protect our goal difference, and we can't. 89% possession for Manchester City so far this game.
Yeah, we need the ball now. We can't play in our penalty box anymore. So we'll see how Man City responds to how we respond.
Incoming 3 goals, Leicester City, in the next 15 minutes.
Let's go. Jamie Vardy. Man City trying to probe, playing a little.
They're just playing passing exercises right now.
Yeah, they're trying to.
They're time wasting at the 15-minute mark.
Ooh, nice one, Yuri. Yuri intercepts the ball with a sliding tackle in midfield to get us possession finally. Oh, come on, Christensen. You got to. Christensen tries to split the lines to get the ball to KDH, but it wasn't close. Man City has the ball again.
Yeah, like let's not forget who we are up against here. And this isn't a Man City that has nothing to play for. This is a Man City that's trying to win the Premier League.
Yeah, we're Leicester City trying to stay up. We need to play like we're trying to stay up, like Bournemouth did today.
Yeah, that's a big problem for us, is that for the last 2 match weeks, results have not been going our way.
Including ours. It's just like
well, but I mean, that's a given. That's a given every week.
We're not helping ourselves at all, and just the way we play. Like again, Bournemouth today, they were just like playing like they wanted to stay up. Passes.
Look, Everton's going to get a points deduction, and then we're rolling, and we're fine.
FFS. Jeez.
Man City still holding all possession.
And here goes, like I said, this cross from one side to the other side where Mahrez or Walker gets on it on the far post. We got to be there to intercept those passes, because that's going to be killing us later on in the game when we're all leggy and tired. Yuri with the foul on the edge of the box.
That's some passion, though, at least.
Good to see him back. But he doesn't have any sweat on him. This is
get Schwitzen.
Oh. Yeah, we need the ball.
We really do.
If we don't have the ball, it's Scott saying we win the Premiership. We were always up 1-0 by 4 minutes. Attack. Well, we can't attack because we can't get the ball.
I was about to say, like, it's hard to put an attack in when we're probably down to 9% possession at this point.
Mars with the free kick. Nope, it's going to be a De Bruyne.
De Bruyne.
Headed away
by Dewsbury Hall.
Oi. It's a Man City throw. Bruyne cross in, headed away by Foss.
Austin Madison doing Ndidi. Vardy. Dewsbury Hall. He miscontrols it. Absolutely flattens Walker, though.
Oh, shoved off by Rodri. Oof. Walker's pressing forward, intercepted by, who's that way out there? Cags. Oh, but Man City ends up with the ball, switched far side. And again, they have the ball, and we're settling back into our block. We got to press.
We can depress.
I'm depressed. Yeah. Come on, let's go, City.
You know those party rings that I bought for when we score goals? I'm pretty sure they've expired.
They're all stale because we never score.
Yeah, unironically, I think they've expired.
Oh, hey.
Best before March 9th, 2022.
Whoa! Those are over a year, bro.
Those have got to go. I got to get new party rings. Hey, you know, we've almost made it to 20 minutes, and once we do that, they're no longer on track for a 9-0.
You know that City can explode.
Yeah, but what if they crumble?
What if they crumble?
What if they crumble like an Aldi hobnob?
I don't see them crumbling. We're gonna have to make them crumble.
Nick, I'm not gonna be depressed by watching the games in the championship because I can't watch the games in the championship.
I won't be depressed. Honestly, I've reserved and consigned myself that we are going to be in the championship next season, and I'm kind of excited.
I'm not buying relegation yet. I think new manager Browns. We get Man City out of the way. we can pull together those results.
I mean, I'm backing the boys. I'm rooting for them, but we've sucked so bad this season. Cags pressing forward. He gets it up to Christensen. Christensen with the cross into the box. It gets to Vardy. Vardy to Madison. Oh, what was that?
My depth perception on the TV broadcast is always so bad. I thought that was going to trickle in far post for a second.
I did too. They were, the videos of the training sessions that they showed this week. There was a video where they have the short field and they do the 4-on-3, and they just go back and forth where the ball is just pinging around in the box. And it's a drill that when you get the ball at your feet, you put it on the goal. Madison takes like 3 or 4 touches. Oh my God. He was wide open. Now we have the ball.
On the ball now.
Plays it through to
Vardy. He gets around Ederson, puts it on target.
They say he's offside. Oh my goodness.
I mean, offside or not, there's no excuse for missing that.
I think he was
I think he knew he was offside. Like
he's way up. Yeah, he was just slagging him off. Oh my goodness. But Madison needs to start shooting. I don't care, man. We got to put some balls on frame. There's the stat on the stat on the screen is Jamie Vardy is the first player in Leicester City history with 300 career appearances.
Do you think that might be why he started today over Iheanacho or Daka? Get him that 300th appearance.
Yeah, I kind of wanted Nacho to start. I mean, I really
too. I would have wanted a front two. I thought new manager, we would have finally gotten a 2 up top. Walker on the wing, plays it back.
Ooh, Yuri pressing hard.
Up against Rodri. He makes his pass, switches play up. We need to get rid of FBS.
Yeah. It's been all
honestly that was Leicester City's downfall, was the moment the shirts got FBS on the front.
Yeah. We need to get back to the king power this way.
I mean, even the Thailand smiles with you, I take that back. Give me Walkers on the fronts of the shirts. Oh, Soyuncu misplaces his pass and it's out for a throw.
Etihad Stadium packed to the rafters. Kid Man City playing us around. Grealish on the far side. Leaves it for Silver. Rodri. De Bruyne.
I just got to say, like, understanding the immense struggle of Arsenal fans, like having to deal with the possible not winning the Premier League and only placing second. Like, as a Leicester City fan in 19th, like, I can only sympathize that it must be hurting you so much.
Yeah, honestly, I don't even care about the top of the table. Like, seriously, I have no idea. I didn't know that Newcastle was third.
I couldn't tell you any standing above 11th.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's so weird. And you know what else? I haven't watched any Champions League or Europa League this year either, which never happened.
Pretty much. I couldn't tell you who's won the FA Cup any season that we didn't.
Right.
I know Portsmouth won it once.
Yeah, it's probably Man City or Liverpool or something. Who knows?
Is there anything positive yet? We've made a couple good attacks, but it's been more of the same for Leicester, where it's just like we can't get that final pass or that final touch.
And it's 2-0. I mean, you can just guess that it's not positive.
It's not so bad that we're at the talking about the MLS matches later today point yet, but we are probably going to get there.
Oh yeah, because it's a big one today for us.
Same here.
Yeah.
Have we hit that point now?
No, but we've had the ball here for a spell.
Dewsbury Hall on the left wing. He's forced to turn around though, and you know where that ball's going. No, you don't. It goes to Rodri because Wilf Ndidi can't collect the ball.
And De Bruyne puts through to Holland. Holland over Floyd.
So, Michael, it's a big match for the Sounders today. Who are you playing against?
We are playing the Portland Timbers away 2-hour drive. And it's
Are you actually going?
I'm not going to go. There's a big watch party at the pub, and so I'm going to head down to the pub. And
we're hosting Atlanta.
Wow. KDH gives the ball away midfield, trying to get it to Wilf.
I mean, do you blame KDH for that, or do you blame Wilf? Because I blame Wilf.
It's a bad pass. Man City is when they don't have the ball, Man City presses. They don't sit back ever. They're trying to get the ball back immediately. And so the pass, De Bruyne anticipates where the bad pass is going to go. He beats Wilf to it, and Haaland's on his horse. De Bruyne puts a perfect ball between our flat back five, puts the ball perfectly through them, and Haaland just scoops it on his right foot over Iverson, who's out of his goal. He really can't do anything about it. He doesn't bail us out like, Casper may have, but it's 3-0, and it's only freaking 26 minutes into the match.
Yep. What I'm gonna tuck into these expired party rings and hope that they make me pass out.
Shit. Oh, stop. Oy.
It's one of those things, like, I never would have said it before the match because I wanted to be positive, but I knew we weren't going to win today.
Not me. I put money on this game.
But it's bad.
This is bad.
This is bad.
Now we have to score 4 to win.
But again, though, we just need to do better than this prediction.
Oh, my God.
I'll take a result against Leeds or Everton, even if we get a massacre here.
Win Everton, win Fulham. There we go. Oh, but this is the match where it had to start. There you go, Wilf. Don't pass it backwards.
Ooh, we could see what was happening there. It was an attempted through ball to Vardy, but it doesn't quite get to him.
We can't be doing all these flicks and flacks. It has to be basic stuff.
City are able to stumble and fall and maintain possession.
Yeah, and
Kieran.
Okay, we gotta.
He tries to pass it to. We're the Aldi hobnob now.
We have crumbled. Ay. Press.
80% possession for Man City, 7 attempts to 1 so far this game.
I wonder what kind of press they did work on in training this week. There's no one here. No one here left
in the club shop.
Yeah, there's no one here left to reinforce Brendan's ideas. Well, I guess Stowell and Sadler, they're not gone, are they? No, they're there.
No, they didn't get sacked.
They're still there. I guess they could be reinforcing.
But where's John Terry's defense?
Here comes Mahrez. He's on the edge of the box on his left foot. He leaves it for Walker. Walker crossed into the box. Cleared away by Wilf.
This is the beginning of the Wilf and Didi redemption arc. 10 out of 10 performance from here on out from Wilf. And we give the ball away. Sooner we'll get it to Iverson, though.
Ooh, and Christian just gets totally beat.
Absolutely.
To the header by Kyle Walker.
Shoulder checked like a hockey match.
What was that, homie?
Oh, what are we doing? It's a foul called on Walker, though, at least. But
Christensen and KDH try to play a little 1-2 over here in the near side corner flag, and the ball that Christensen leaves for KDH is nowhere near him. And
sorry, finish. Sorry.
Go ahead. Ndidi hat trick.
But hang on, though. Are we talking like an actual Ndidi hat trick, or are we talking like an Ndidi hat trick like Wout Faes scoring a brace against Liverpool?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like an Ndidi goal and then 2 own goals, and we lose 5-1. It was like,
oh yeah, did Wout Faes score against Liverpool for us? Because we scored 1. Was it Wout Faes who scored?
He scored 2 own goals. He kicked one into the root. He has not scored a goal. Oh, not one that counted for us.
Oh, okay. Then we were just cross comes in. It's looking for Haaland, cleared away by Suter.
But see, Haaland
who's backing up Madison there? We're just expecting him to play through 6 Manchester City midfielders by himself.
Hoof the ball downfield, and Man City gets the ball back. I don't think that Dean Smith, I don't think this is what they worked on in training at all.
Well, no, and I mean, he was given what, like 3-4 days? They had a sleepover at the training ground to try to get more influence, but
honestly,
no,
I was thinking that from the very beginning when they got hired. I was like, are there like barracks at the training ground? Like, make these players live at the training facility for the rest of the damn season. Christensen taking the ball forward. He
does well. It's a poor pass from Dewsbury Hall, though.
Yeah, that needs to be at the penalty spot. He needs to put that ball over the top onto the dot where Jamie Vardy is and James Madison are. The Christensen throw.
Even get the throw in to get to Dewsbury Hall.
But it's out for another Leicester throw.
Goal coming from this right here. We know.
Christensen got sweat. Nice.
Christensen looks mad.
He always looks mad. He's all red. He has that mad boy haircut too.
I kind of want like a split screen of like him and John Stones. Like Stones who hasn't had to break a sweat, like his hair is immaculate, and then like wild man Victor Christensen.
Suter is way out of the box on De Bruyne. Long ball over the top. De Bruyne does, but Castagna's there to sweep the ball away from De Bruyne as he approached the penalty area. Jeez.
As a North American, we would just say that he just posterized Suter there.
Absolutely done. Like
broke his ankles.
Yeah, ankles done.
What are we doing? Who's that here saying Claudio Ranieri ruined the club?
Yeah, because he got everyone thinking that we were supposed to be in the top 4 every year. Instead of our typical mid-table relegation fight, we think that this isn't where we're supposed to be because of all the success we had under Claudio.
Oh, dear.
Stop.
James Madison gets cut down.
Oh. Simon, we don't take your comment seriously, but we do appreciate it.
Yes. Listen, when we're getting battered like this, there's going to be a lot of banter. Feel free to banter us. We're going to banter you, and we're going to banter each other.
It's all I can do to keep from crying at this moment. Literally. And then you
know what I could do with a croissant witch?
Yeah, I have another one. They were 2 for $5. You want it? Here you go.
How much is postage across North America?
Yikes!
I'm not that far from a Burger King. It's just I know that I couldn't get there and back and get a croissant witch at halftime.
It's not breakfast time. You know they stopped serving breakfast at 11.
Oh yeah, they don't do all day breakfast. So how do you handle pain? I distract myself with the MLS.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, I'm gonna cry all day about Leicester sucking, and here comes Grealish. Ooh.
Comes through pass intercepted by Diaz or not Diaz Fas.
Fas.
I saw a big number 3.
But yeah, I think about I'm gonna cry all day, and then tonight, big game versus Portland Timbers, our oldest rival. It's called the Cascadia Cup. Vancouver, Seattle, and Portland.
And I will say, as a Canadian, Vancouver has never posed a threat.
Trash
ever.
Yeah. They're trash. Yeah,
consistently the worst team of the 3 in Canada, and the Canadian teams have been pretty consistently.
Silva in the midfield. He gets the ball through the Vardy. Look at him. This is the drill. KDH over here to Madison. He shoots. It's over to Yuri. Yuri back to Castagna.
Castagna. Pass from Yuri, and we win a corner. We win a corner, though.
It's not a corner.
It's not a corner?
He plays the ball off of Jesus. But look at how much gas Man City has. When they're playing forward, they have like 3 or 4 people in the box. When they have to get back in transition, they're all back in transition. They're playing like they want to win the game, and they're up 3-0. We look too scared to shoot even from a distance. This is what I'm saying. That was the drill they were doing that I saw in that LCFC TV put out. this week. Like, get the ball, you're 3-on-3 in the box. Get the ball on frame. Oh. We're not going to win if we don't shoot. I don't know what it is. We're not going to score goals if we don't shoot. We're not just, I don't know what they're, why not? Why didn't they Oh, I'm upset, guys. I'm upset.
What I was going to say is, like, I feel like the best thing about, like, the stream being different is that we go through different phases at different times. Because I always feel like you're so good at, like, showing the passion. You go through, like, the denial and the anger. I always go straight into, like, depression. I just go quiet and I, like, sink into my chair and I'm like, what are we even doing?
Oi. Yeah, man, this is
Dean Smith bottle throwing at halftime. Here we come.
Is he that type of manager?
No, I don't think so. Like, I feel like he's one of those softies.
Shakespeare, though, right?
Is Shakespeare a bottle thrower? I mean, like, let's not forget that, like, Brendan threw a bottle.
No one believed him, though. Like,
Man City comes forward, plays a cross, and it's collected by Daniel Iverson.
Yeah, Brendan got all mad and threw the bottle down, but he just sounded like Uncle Scrooge, and no one believed him.
I'm very proud of you,
Uncle Scrooge. Oh, Man City bench. They look engaged and enthused about what's going on.
I think the biggest question that we do need to ask right now is, how big is Dean Smith's notebook?
I don't know if he has.
Because I feel like given the track record, like, we went from, like, Brendan Rodgers' notebook to, like, Stowell had, like, a day planner with Post-it notes in it.
Come on, guys. This is
So,
football.
like, is Dean Smith going to be writing down on, like, a poster board?
Grealish is
the freedom of Manchester out there. Corner kick comes in, headed away by Fast. Little shove in the back from Castagna. He clears it. Vardy can't collect.
Ay.
Listen, though, no matter how painful it gets, we're still going to back this club.
Yeah,
I'm gonna buy my membership next year. I'm gonna buy all the damn shirts. I'm gonna pay all the duties. I'm gonna go to a game. I'm gonna get the championship patches. We're probably gonna have Be a Saigon on the back of the shirt under the number. And I'm gonna pay to get that added to the shirt because we can't have sleeve sponsors anymore. And I'm gonna pay for it because I love this club.
Yeah.
Now it's my turn to be angry.
Yeah, I get it.
Now, Chris, this is very, like, I agree, like, forget this game, but the thing is, we have to protect our goal difference here because that's the only, like, one-up that we have on Everton and the rest of the chasing path.
Not only that, we gotta put in a performance. Show us that you care. Show the fans that you care. Show the new manager that you care.
Where were all the good vibes from that we were seeing on Twitter? Everyone was happy and enjoying their football, and we've just gone head down the moment we conceded.
Well, it was probably the third moment we conceded, but like it's really got no dang. I hate to say it, but it does look like the players have no heart. Dan saying
But you know what? Doesn't have heart. Wilf Ndidi has arms.
He has, yeah, right. Madison with the free kick into the box.
Fast.
Oh, doesn't quite get over the top of the ball. It sends it over the bar.
John Stones.
Yeah. I mean, he gets it pretty good, but
not a bad hit, but it's up over the net.
Yeah, just a little early on the volley. Doesn't get quite over top of it, but we need the ball. I don't know if what Dean Smith has in store for second half changes.
Iheanacho Daka.
Think so?
Daka Nacho, I call him.
I think he still wants to play Vardy. I think Vardy hasn't been he hasn't been bad.
But nobody's been good.
Wilf's been bad.
Well, like, what are we gonna? Wilf's been bad.
Madison hasn't been great,
which sucks because I love Wilf, but
I
he's so bad.
I really want Mindy to play. I don't know why Mindy doesn't play.
Like, can we sign like Adrian Silva back and put him in midfield?
There's a bunch of guys that we want back, right?
Put Islam Soleimani in midfield.
Oh, see, we're backing off. We let Rodri just dribble through the line to get as close to the box as he can. John Stones.
Wilf's a bad boy.
Walker.
That's very funny for me as well, because we have like a discount furniture chain in Toronto called Bad Boy. And that's always where my mind immediately goes. Because they always run like local TV ads like every 5 minutes on Toronto television.
Why are we backing up 5-4-1? Are we just trying to preserve it till halftime?
Well, I think Craig might have a bit of a point here as well, that like we're not going to change mentality and approach on a dime, as Kevin De Bruyne thinks that he's John Stones. So like there is still going to be some shades of.
So Craig, this is my response to that. He's had a week, right? They've had a week with the new manager. What do you expect from a new manager then when they come in to a team like this at this point in the season? If you don't expect, what did he say, to change tactics, and if you don't, oh my goodness, ball over the top.
Dear. Holland almost threw for a fourth.
Then
I'll tell you what though. We're back on track to have it not be 9-0.
Yes, definitely.
Our record is safe.
Then why would you get rid of the manager at this point in the season? If you don't expect a complete change in play from the players and a refresh in mentality and on the pitch, then why would you change? Why wouldn't you just wait till the end of the season where the players will have a pre season and training and conditioning and all that stuff with
fair point.
No, that's why I don't like mid-season changes of managers. Because you can't. What do you want? What do you want from it? That's But we got a good group in, so I'm here to back them. But I need to see change.
Let's not forget that this is a very lopsided match.
I don't care. We need to see a difference in performance.
I know that some of you in the chat are normally a little faster than us, so I'm worried about this.
Yeah, Fee. It's the confidence. Well, that's what we want from the new manager, right? We need him to say something in training, in the training meetings, in the boardroom. We need, when they got the whiteboard up, we need him to put something on the board that gets the fire restarted in their bellies. These guys are all soft. These guys are a bunch of softies.
Like a croissant sandwich.
Yeah, like a butter biscuit. Jeez. Oh.
Lofted cross trying to switch up play, finds Kyle Walker. He's up against Christensen, tries to beat Christensen, plays it back. Cross comes in from De Bruyne.
See, Will needs to get out onto that ball for a second. You see how he jogged towards it? I'm like kind of irritated by it. It's not like you're trying to stay up. Everyone has to be given 125%.
100%.
We're down 3-0. Like, at this point, put a knee in someone's back. Like, seriously, what is going on?
That's what Laporte just did to James Maddison. Well, hey, if we get enough players sent off, then the match gets written off and it's only a 3-0 win for Man City.
Right? I'm just mad that I put $20 on my online and $10 in cash. And
this is why I don't gamble. This is why I pour my money into football shirts. So that's like the big dumpster fire that I put all my money into. At least I get something at the end of it.
CAG stops the counterattack. KDH out to...
Oh, good pass to Tielemans.
But Tielemans...
Immediately.
Swarmed by like 3 players. And we're just standing around, waiting for the ball to land at a Man City player's feet. And then we engage. But it's too late.
He just got nutmegged.
Oh, Okay, now we got the ball back.
Good tracking from Suter there, though.
Madison, do something, boy.
He's surrounded.
Yeah. He has been, honestly, if we're going to get a goal, Madison needs to be more assertive. He's playing against Bernardo Silva, who is not exactly quick or fast. Yes, Mendy needs to be playing. I don't get it.
That didn't even click to me when I put the lineup up first. Like, why on earth is Wilf Ndidi in the lineup ahead of Papi Mendy right now?
Brendan had been playing Wilf over Mendy when we were asking for Mendy, and now Dean Smith is doing it. And he's playing Vardy instead of Iheanacho. What's going on, guys? Is this what we wanted?
In a positive attack right now, though. Gives it to Dewsbury Hall.
Nice touch by KDH.
Back to Castagna, and we go back to the back line.
But it's a good ball over the top from Foss. Get there, Castagna. Oh, we're to the 47th minute. Extra time. 2 minutes. Oi, what do we want to see? No work rate, no press. This is what we're talking about. We tried the low block and it failed because we don't play when you play a low block, you have to play it with energy. You can't be standing around watching. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much how their first goal came. And then their second goal was just, jeez.
Wilf.
Yeah.
That was just hashtag Wilf and Didi things. Barnes is injured.
Barnes injured. Ricky P out. Hamstring.
Johnny
terrible.
Evans
Out. Just like
Yannick Vestergaard fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah, just
Ryan Bertrand probably in London.
We can't. I know, right? Probably at the Chelsea game.
Not gonna lie. While the free shirt printing has been on sale, I had at least like a half second where I was considering getting either a Vestergaard or a Bertrand shirt just for the meme value.
Never. I could.
But it was like that. I feel like I'm sullying the shirt by putting that on there. But I feel like it'd be like getting like a retro shirt with Akinbaye on the back. It's like sometimes you want those flops for the meme value.
Oh my goodness.
You want a Pierre Aubameyang Chelsea shirt or something like that.
Oh, second half do a stream on games or movies. I think I might take the kids to go see Mario Brothers.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah. It looks fun. Yeah, that was terrible. 3-0 halftime. Man City over Leicester City. Whew.
Halftime boot Peach. Couldn't have said it better myself. They need it.
What were the goals? John Stones off of a corner.
Penalty for Holland.
And then we just got totally eviscerated by De Bruyne. But it came off of just a terrible giveaway. Not a terrible giveaway. It's just the giveaways we do. The giveaways we have. I'm not faulting Castagna. I mean, he does what he does on the outside. You know, he does what he does. I mean, he gets beat sometimes on the headers, but he does what he does. He plays little 1-2s. He can put the ball in through to whoever's making a run. He can make those overlapping runs. He has good touches. So,
he's been taking a lot of flack, but I feel like he has not been the weaker points of our defense.
Yeah, no, he does what he does, but I wouldn't say he plays bad.
Like, I gripe a lot more about, like, Wilf and Didi and Sumare and Amarte before I would gripe about Castagna. Castagna ain't perfect. But
it's just so frustrating because these are the exact same guys who got us into Europe. Like, the same freaking players.
I know.
Minus what? Okay, Evans, he's on the bench. I mean... Minus who?
I don't think any of us realized that we had signed a full starting 11 of Freddie Adu.
Yeah, no. These are the exact same guys. And it's just Ndidi just standing around near the box, not a clue. Always just standing around, it looks like. When he used to go and get the ball. He used to be the guy that went and got the ball.
100%. I will also say, like, regardless of how this game goes, like I ain't turning on Smith at this point. What do you want if you don't want Dean Smith at this point?
I want to see some. I want to see a. I want to see a manifestation of what has happened in training this week, and what I have seen so far is a flat back five to stop the Man City, how they switch it all the time. They always are switching and trying to put balls in. That's how Man City plays. They play from these angles like that. And if you watch the All In on Amazon Prime, Manchester City, that's how Pat plays. It's just how he plays. And the flat back five has been working to stop that. Christensen has been getting out on Mahrez to try to stop his crosses in. And but what we need, though, is Wilf to be pressing the edge of the box for when De Bruyne gets the ball for his early cross ins. And it's just not happening because Wilf is like confused. I don't know what's going on, man. It's passion. There's no fight. There's no fire. There's
Freaky Friday happened where just like some fan swapped into Wilf and Ndidi.
Oh man, give me Wilf Ndidi's athleticism and my fire. Oh. Let's go. We at least need a goal. This is terrible. I mean, even with the loss, we still don't go bottom, but
are those the positives we're taking now? And like, I'm saying that as the guy who wants to be the optimist.
Look, Jay, I know it's not Dean Smith's fault, but I don't see anything except for the flat back five. And that looks specific for Man City. Bang, they're showing the replay of John Stone's goal. And what you see again is a bunch of standing around.
And similarly, like they're showing the replay on Holland's goal for mine, and it's just the tracking back. There's no aggression in it. It's just like they're just going through the motions.
Jogging. Oof.
I'm going to put the link in the chat. Any of you would like to join the two of us at halftime?
We need a goal. What a great touch by Holland, though, on his last goal to get.
Oh, it was incredible.
Or
we've been outclassed by a very good team.
Well, if Madison is 10 times better, then he needs to show it. The championship can't wait for us. We'll come right back up. I don't know if we come right back up. We won't have any players to come back up.
I'm deeply worried about if we get relegated. I think things could get bad. I'm not sold that we're getting relegated yet, though. I think this season means a lot. Andy. Rodgers is interim manager to the end of the season.
He's never coming back here.
No, absolutely not.
Not after the way the fans talk trash about him.
No, that bridge is burnt.
Seriously. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, if we go down, we don't have players. We need to stay up just so we can have players. Jeez.
Now, I'll tell you what, though. We need some optimism injected in here. And I think we have just the man to do it. Sean, are you ready to come on? Sean, not the best first half, but how are you feeling?
Well, but it's shocking, and it's embarrassing. and Ireland it did it did good, but but um but um but but um but they need to mark Haaland.
They really do. They let him run through so easily for that third goal. Do you think that
Yeah.
there's changes we could make at halftime that would help with that?
I think so. Yeah.
Who would you bring on?
Oof, uh,
I'll give you the lineup. So there's the bench down there. Ward, Iheanacho, Amarte, Daka, Mendy, Pratt, Thomas, Tete, and Marcel Madivadua.
I think Tete.
You bring on Tete. Would that be for Castagna?
I think yes, and I think Nacho to Demi body, and I think Shane's goalkeeper to Ward.
You want to bring Ward on?
Yeah.
That's an interesting one, Sean. But you know what? Ward could use some confidence, and it's not
Yeah.
like I think that there is kind of that expectation. You know, it's not going well for us. We could give him some minutes. I like the sound of bringing Tete on. I know he hasn't had the best start to life in Leicester, but it's a good chance for him to shine against some difficult opposition.
Yeah, and they need to find their feet.
They really do.
Because they lost it now, but I think they need to work on hard every time they do, and they do not do it in the they won't do it in the training, but I think in training they should do that in that game.
Michael really said something similar where he sees the passion in training, but it almost looks like the players don't feel up for it on match day. Do you think that there's something Dean Smith can say to the team at halftime? Do you think that they're going to come out with a little bit more heart?
I think so. Yeah, and I think they might tell. I think Shakespeare might tell them off. I think
he does know the club very well.
Oh yeah.
Sean, what's your second half score prediction? So we're down 3 right now. Do you think we can come back? What do you think the final score will be?
I think it might be 3-3.
3-3. I love to hear that, Sean. All right, can I get a come on, you Foxes, before I let you go?
Come on, Foxes. Come on.
Cheers, Sean. Hopefully we'll have you at full time. So we got a prediction from Sean of a 3-3. I would love to see that. There's definitely going to need to be some discussion at halftime. I'm seeing Michael come through with a plan. When I get you back on camera, I'll jump off and we're going to do the same thing. But yeah, it's been difficult so far, but there's changes that can be made. Michael, I'm going to add you back in if you're ready.
Man, it's back in black, y'all.
Yeah,
back in black.
Hang on.
Back in black, y'all. Like, I don't know what we were trying to think of. I put all this money at the casino on the game, thinking like, there might be a new manager bounce. Like, what was I thinking, guys? What was I thinking? Like, I mean, I try to have positive vibes. I try to get the clappers out, but it's just been a lot of more of the same. More of the same, ball watching, wrong team selection. I don't know. I don't want to slate the manager. Yeah, I've seen in the comments he's only had a week. Okay, I get it. He's only had a week. But like I said, I want to see some sort of response. So, okay, what? This is what you want to see, Gilbert? You want to see Mindy for Ndidi, Daka for what? All right, I don't like these changes right here. Let's see. Yes, this is it. Yeah. We dressed in black, ready for the funeral. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, back in black, man. Back in black.
Back in black.
Black
on the backdrop, black on the... Oh, we got the same one too. Nice.
Yeah. This was like the second shirt I ever bought from Leicester City, I think.
I think the second one I got was that red away shirt, the one with the collar, the Puma.
Yeah, I have that one, and I actually bought that when I was in Leicester. Here, put Nick in for a second. Let's get his thoughts because it's only going to be a couple minutes before the game.
You two look like you're dressed ready for a funeral.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
And as for you, Michael, why bet? A, you never bet on Leicester because he always let you down, and B, I don't get all the stuff in the comments. What did we expect today? We played Manchester City, smashed Bayern 3-0.
Yeah, I was thinking like maybe they got a little tired, a little
Michael,
maybe
it's real life, not FIFA.
Maybe they are maybe they come home and they relax a little bit. Oh, it's Leicester, they're trash. I mean, some of my best times of watching Leicester City are the 5-2 and the 1-0 where Albrighton
he's not even here. He's in West Brom on loan because some dipstick sent him out.
Yeah.
We've got 5 at the back. We've got no width. We've got one up top. Where do you expect us to score goals? It's damage limitation. That's all it is.
Yeah, I get it.
We got 2 changes coming at halftime. Luke Thomas and Kelechi Iheanacho have come on. So there is
Luke
at least
Thomas
a change up front.
What, Thomas for Christensen?
That would make the most sense unless he's putting somebody on the wrong flank and taking Castagna off.
No. Right, get ready for a cricket score second half.
All right.
It will. You think I'm joking? That's what I've been saying at work all week. It's going to be a cricket score because I'm not expecting anything.
Well, Man City making changes as well.
Yes, but Man City's reserves could get in our first 11. That says everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, these are their reserves too. I don't know.
But that's also what happens when you have duty-free money against oil money.
Exactly.
All right, but yeah, we are just about to kick off the second half. So, Nick, before I let you go, I know that you're not as optimistic as Sean. What's your final score prediction?
If it stays 3-0, I'll be happy. But I don't agree with taking Ward on for Iverson because otherwise it will be a cricket score. Bring Mendy on instead of Ndidi because for me, Ndidi's lost it. At least with Mendy, you get some sort of bite in midfield.
I would have made that change as well, but it looks like it's only the 2 changes. We are just about to kick off, so I'm going to let you go, Nick. But thanks for joining us.
Catch you later, guys.
At full time.
Cheers, Nick.
All right, and then let me update that banner to get rid of that HT, and we have just kicked off on my screen.
Yep, we're synced. We're in sync. Bye. And yeah, Iheanacho's in, who should have been starting. I think they should have played 2 up top, but who cares?
Cal hat-trick incoming. 3-3 at full time.
Yeah, I mean, these the comments are a free hit.
These are the comments that are coming in.
Well, now since we got the black on, but the free hit and things like that, which I'm surprised that a lot of fans are saying this game is a free hit because with only 8 matches left, we need every point. So there ain't no free hits, right? So it looks like Christensen has come off and Luke Thomas is in.
Yeah, I'm just trying to refresh my text feed to see because they didn't give me a little graphic saying.
And Vardy is off and Iheanacho is on.
Correct. Yeah, Christensen and Vardy came off, and then Stones and Holland are off for Man City.
Yeah. Cool.
So City are taking their foot off the gas. And yeah, Jays, we are kind of pressing a little bit more here. Like we have more
press together. You have to press together. Like Will I don't get it. He's like trying to defend. When you're defending in the midfield, you can't size up a player like you're playing basketball. Like you have to go put your foot in and go get the ball if you're Wilf Ndidi. Otherwise, what are you here for? What are you here for? You need to be anticipating passing lanes and getting a foot in.
The other thing is if your head's not here anymore and you want to move, put yourself in the shop window.
You need to put it on tape. Everything's on tape. It's all on tape. If you're seen jogging around getting beat, letting players.
If Wilf Ndidi's head is turned, then why is he playing volleyball in the penalty area?
Jeez.
Hello.
Crossing the box. Oof. Here we go.
Matters dances through a couple players.
Luke Thomas gets his first touches.
Dewsbury Hall gets pushed over. No free kick. Man City come forward, crossing the penalty area, cleared away by Suter. So Yunchu gives the ball away.
Yikes!
De Bruyne gets past him, gets past Tielemans. It takes a third player to get rid of him.
Let's go, KDH. Nacho. See, this is how we're going to have to play.
Well to maintain possession, gets fouled. Free kick on the halfway line off Rodri.
Nacho is a better ball holder-upper, more better at holding the ball up. He's better at holding.
Isn't that the tagline for Bounty paper towels?
He's the better,
quicker ball holder.
Baller holder than.
Oh, through ball finds Iheanacho in behind the back line.
He's on his way, and he's on his left foot. Oh my God, Nacho!
He lets Walker catch up with him.
He needed a better first touch, and they called him offside anyway. But he was not offside, I don't think.
Close.
That would definitely have to go to VAR.
That offside.
Right here, bang. Oh, it's a bad first touch. A terrible first touch. It's just the ball gets away from him. Nacho.
We're getting into the talking about Canada part of the stream.
Oh.
I have heard of Banff. Because I live in Eastern Canada, or at least like Central Eastern Canada, costs a lot of money to get out west, so I haven't been. Like Alberta, British Columbia, Vancouver, it costs me the same amount of money to get out there as it does to go to Europe, and at that point, I'd just rather go to Europe.
That's crazy. But, I mean...
Well, it's like, I'm sure it's cheaper for you to go somewhere like Japan than it would be to go to, like, New York.
No. The flight to Japan...
Sorry. I guess the other thing is, like, Canada, we only have, like, 3 airlines to choose from, so the prices are a lot higher for domestic flights.
Yeah. No. I could fly to New York for the same price I could fly to California. It's just get on the plane.
Oh, okay, yeah. Like for me, it costs about, like, I can fly to like Montreal decently cheaply. Like that's about $300 Canadian round trip. If I want to go to Vancouver, it's almost $1,000 round trip Canadian. Now that's about like 675, 700 pounds.
Vancouver is a 3-hour drive from my house.
Well, but like conversely, like I'll go to like Buffalo as a day trip.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Buffalo.
Now Buffalo is no Vancouver in terms of being a beautiful city to visit.
No.
But like that's my closest border crossing is Niagara Falls. So I'll dip into like upstate New York.
Right on. We're pressing them in their box. We got to get
high lines from Leicester City. Clearly, like there's been a halftime team talk. Sienchu plays it to Ndidi. We go all the way back to the back line.
But you could see like we lack Ndidi lacks confidence to turn on the ball and play it forward because of the pressing of Man City. Like it's relentless. Look at everyone is running hard on Man City. Everyone from that side down to the near side. They're all on deep when the ball is out of possession, as they say. It's just like even Bernardo Silva, who's just slow, is running as hard as he can. It's just...
Oh yeah, there's levels of the effort here, and I think that is still reflective of the mentality at this club. Like that, we can't expect Dean Smith to come in and in 3 days make it a happy place where people want to put in effort, when I'm sure that, you know, these players are probably on the verge of tears putting on their boots because it's been so miserable at this club lately.
I wonder who cares. I wonder who actually cares. I don't know if the guys that are out of contract really care.
I did not finish this comment before I put it on screen. Let's not slander our own coaching staff.
That's so funny, John Terry.
I'm not going to quote it, but I saw a tweet that creased me. It was so disrespectful to John Terry and Danny Ward.
Oh, here comes Calvin Phillips for Rodri.
Calvin Phillips has not really had a great lease on life since moving to Man City, so brace for him today.
I know, right? It's just can we get Mendy on, please?
Can we get Mendy on? Can we get...
You know what this club has missed all season? Hamza Chowdhury.
Can we get like some vintage Hamza, Mark Albright in midfield, please?
This is who we missed all season long. Hamza Chowdhury. Brendan let all of our good guys go. I'm mad.
Throwing a flying volley to cross it in.
Wowzers.
And free kick.
Who's this kid?
Julian Alvarez, Argentine.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
like, it's Man City, so they signed him for like £90 million.
Right after the World Cup.
Yeah, I think he came from River Plate.
Yeah.
I think he came from River Plate. I could be totally wrong on that.
What's the other Argentina team down there? The other big
Boca Juniors, but I don't know if he even signed straight from the Argentinian league or not. Like, yeah, I moved from River Plate.
And Albright and Fiona. Yeah, you're right. These are. Do
you know how many shirts I have that are now out of date because of this?
These are Albrighton is a Man City beater. He's a Man City beater.
Oh yeah. Apparently Mendy's warming up. Pappy Mendy hat trick incoming. 3-3.
Oh, and you know he got one in him. You know he got the laser in him. Come on. Let's go. In the Premier League TV, whatever thing, they had the countdown of the goals of last month, and his was number 2.
There you go.
One, but it was early in the month, so they was sleeping on it.
I am going to be in a Man United kit watching that match with a bunch of my friends.
Do not ever. How could you put on a Man U kit? How?
Because I'm a shirt collector. I do wear my other shirts.
Oh, you wear them, not just collect them?
No. Yeah, I do wear my others. Yesterday I was in Salernitana.
No, I mean Premier League club though. Premier League club though. I can never, dude. I can.
I wouldn't wear I'm not going to wear like a Forest shirt
because then they'll think I'm a supporter of that team. I want everyone to always know that I'm a Leicester City supporter, and we have a corner. Or no, they have a corner.
No, they have a corner. Unmarked Jack Grealish on the outside of the penalty area.
He
thinks he's John Stones.
I know, right? He tries to take the ball, just kind of floated on a line out to him at the top of the box.
He thinks Dean Smith's his manager, so he's good again.
Oh, no, that's on the top of his ankle. He doesn't even get it with his foot.
But no, I'll wear my other shirts, but I'll be very quick. Like if somebody points it out and is just like, "Hey, Hull City," like I'll immediately go like, "I'm just a collector. I support Leicester."
Oh, I get it. All right. Can we do something? Anything? No, we cannot.
No. Iheanacho will lose the ball in front of Walker. Dewsbury Hall chasing him down, and they'll go right back to the back line.
Whew. 57th minute is a lot of football left, and if it's
They're
a bunch
well
of
off
this,
track of our 9-0 though, so our record still stands.
yeah, we weren't going to get 9-0'd. But look how far up Suter is.
James Madison coming in trying to challenge Grealish.
And we are pressing.
And they get through everybody, and indeed he falls over.
Wow, they just
Again,
made us.
I love Wilfred Ndidi, but I can't with him.
But it wasn't just Wilf. They made like all three of our defenders that were over there look silly. It was Madison, Wilf, and and Kate, whatever. They made us just look silly to get out of that corner.
Fee, I'm gonna disagree with you on this one because we had some howlers of matches with Schmeichel like that.
I think Schmeichel keeps out some goals that Ward let in. I really, really do. No matter if Schmeichel's here, we don't have the same record. I don't know.
I don't know that I'd necessarily say it on the quality of the goalkeeping because I think that Schmeichel was doing poorly, especially towards the end of last season. I think he would be a big boost to us mentally because he was that get in people's faces and yell and
and that's another thing he brought to the club. But bro, at the beginning of the season when we were
lofted cross gets played in, and Wilf just nods it on to the Manchester City player.
Just into the box. It's crazy. And Bernardo Silva just puts a cross in, but it's out for a Leicester City goal kick.
That's some possession on the board. Is that Eric Ten Hag?
No, that dude looks really young, whoever that guy is.
Well, no, to the left of that guy. The bald guy.
Maybe we don't have the same feed. Yeah, it's a gray-haired guy in the middle. I don't know, and that is not Eric Ten Hag.
No. And then there was a bald guy who looked like Eric Ten Hag beside the gray-haired guy. No, the gray-haired guy, no idea who that is. Probably a former Man City player.
Castagna, throw in. It's a Tielemans. Tielemans passes it directly to two Man City players that were waiting for the ball from him. And then we give the ball away. He said, I didn't touch him. And he just dives. But anyway, what a terrible touch from KDH. Oh, Walker dives without getting touched, but it is a foul. You can't impede a player's progress by diving at his feet, I don't think.
Now please. Pappy Men.
Pep Guardiola is literally emptying his bench and putting in the youngest guy he can find. He's like, hey, do you want to play today? Here, you can get 30 minutes against Leicester City. Yo, the kid that's about to come in, here's a free kick, cross into the box, and it's
I think I actually just hit my desk too hard and knocked out all my equipment.
Look, this is what this club is doing to us right now. Elijah can't even figure out his video equipment. Man City takes the corner short. Jack Grealish in the box. He leaves it for Silva at the top. Mahrez on his left. He takes it. Bang! Iverson. Oh, my goodness. Iverson with the save. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of shots that Ward be letting in. Bang!
Mahrez. That's the kind of shots that Ward lets in. I love Danny Ward, but I will never forgive him for Bournemouth.
Look, Anthony, I'm telling you, Pep looked at the end of the bench and was like,
why does everyone think they're John Stones and it's just taking first-time volleys on the edge of the penalty area?
Because apparently we don't close players down and they just have free looks at them. And look, everybody's going to stand up and clap for who's this? De Bruyne is about to come off.
Yeah, De Bruyne's off, and
for this kid,
Cole Palmer.
I don't know what his name is because he's 14. We're getting clowned right now.
Oh.
Yeah, it was more hardware than the internet, right?
Yeah, no, I have a MacBook which only has one kind of port. So to have like all of my second monitor and my microphone, I have this big adapter connected to it, which is precariously balanced on top of a bunch of stuff. And when I hit my desk, it knocked that over and unplugged everything from my computer. It disconnected the camera. It disconnected my microphone. We got Pappy Mendy.
Yuri's off for Poppy Mindy. KDH is off for Dennis Pratt.
That's the draw. That's the draw coming back right now. That's 3 goals in 5 minutes for Leicester City.
We got a half an hour to bang something in. Let's go.
So who was that that came on for De Bruyne? Cole Palmer.
Yeah, some kid. So look at
Jack Grealish just made a fool out of 4 of our players.
Yeah, your passes have to be so good because Man City, the way they close down the passing lanes and then close down the player with the ball is like spectacular how they all do it. And Cags passes it directly to, I don't know, this new kid. He gives it to Grealish at the top of this circle. Oh, man.
I shouldn't have reconnected my equipment.
It's just, see, I have a Hewlett Packard and it has lots of ports and I have everything plugged into it.
Other computers are available, not a sponsor. Oh, dear. But yeah, also like returning to my gripes.
Oh, indeed, he's still on, but Mindy's
He's
on.
Still on.
Yeah, that's weird.
Why?
They took KDH off. I think, is he on a yellow? And
I don't think he got booked. He didn't get booked.
Oh, he didn't.
Bernardo Silva is the only player so far this match to be booked. Why bring off 2 of our attacking midfielders and leave the Man City goal machine Wilfred Ndidi on this pitch?
Ooh, that was good, Madison. He took away the 1-2 they were trying to play around him by standing his ground. That was really smart. And he didn't have to waste any energy really doing it. And they forced the player into the middle of the field.
Luke Thomas makes a half-decent header back to Iverson.
Yeah, good play. But now we have to play out from the back. No more hoofing it down the field because we want the ball. Oh, and then
literally as you were saying that, we hoofed the ball down the field with nobody to receive it.
Nacho was there. He won the header, but we couldn't get on the second ball, which is the story of our season. Jeez. We have 1
shots to 3 for Man City this match.
Wow.
4 on target to 0.
I mean, which was, kind of expected, but I'm so tired of them just saying City. There's only one city, and it's Leicester City. And we're kind of open here since we were trying to attack. Oof. But we get right back into our block here. Man City tries to play around us. Ball's on the far side with who? Walker.
Calvin Phillips.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Ooh, just Mahrez mishandles it.
You know what we need? We need Cianchu needs his ponytail back.
Yo, that little half bun, the man half bun, that don't work.
Where does little samurai bun go?
Yo, that don't work. I don't like it. It don't work.
I thought he was better when he had that because right now he's in like full mullet mode and like look at what's happening.
Is it no? Right now he has like a little half. It's not even in a bun all the way. It's like half a bun and then some flowing out of it. Like, dude, I don't think
he's got it tied today. I think he's just letting it flow.
He has to let it rot. No, he has it in a bun. He always has it in a bun.
Oh, you're probably right.
Like it's like tied really close to his head.
Cianchu holding possession, lays it off, finds Pratt. And we go back to the back line.
It's Mindy, Suter, Foss, Wilf,
Now,
there you go.
if we only lose this game 3-0, does that officially mean that we're on par with Bayern Munich?
Yeah, except
Do
for
not score right after I said that.
yeah, except for this is the Premier League and that was Champions League.
Yeah, so they're going to play a reduced squad for the cup competitions, focus on the league.
Yeah, right. The cup competitions.
But not the cup squad. Jack Grealish up against Castagna.
Get a foot in. Come on. Don't let him cut in like that.
Ball goes back to Bernardo Silva.
Wilf, get out on the man. Jeez, jogging. Energy. You got to show them some energy. Make them think you're about to come get the ball from them. Make them have a quick decision to make. That's what they do to us. We have to make a quick decision. These guys get to sit on the ball, look around, see what's up. Yo, did you put Fee's comment on there? Because
I'm just about to. Yeah, I've been too mopey to remember to say it. But
yeah,
if you're enjoying this watch along more than you're enjoying the match, please drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. Helps us
if
grow.
you're enjoying our morose and just depressed demeanor, you know,
if you're enjoying Michael's creative word choice, dropping a morose.
Yo, I got the
watch along.
Yo,
on a Saturday afternoon.
It's it's still morning here. It's just about 11. Just about 11 o'clock.
Grealish from outside the area. Its shots blocked.
Oh. We need a goal, man. Iheanacho goal. I want him to celebrate. I want him to slide to the corner flag.
And I want an Emmanuel Adebayor celebration out of Kelechi Iheanacho.
I'm saying I don't want this, this is my old club crap that he tries to do from time to time. Nah, man. I want a celebration.
I want him to score, and then I want like the FIFA celebration where he runs up to the coach and everybody gives him a hug.
Right? Everybody jumps. Yeah. And I want the away side to go absolutely mad.
I want him to play the guitar on the corner flag, a la Jamie Vardy.
Right? And be like, look, we scored, guys. Woohoo!
Who was that against? Was that against Palace? Who did he play the guitar against? I feel like that was at home against Palace.
Oh.
I know he broke the flag away at Sheffield United. And then away at Palace was the bird.
So was it against Villa? Did he play the guitar?
I'm gonna have to Google it. I thought it was at home against Palace.
He's done the bird a bunch of times against Palace.
Who is this against?
Grealish just having his way with the ball in the midfield, but he tries to lay it off.
Good away. Defensive play, lofted ball looking for Nacho.
Oh, it doesn't quite get there. Stones collects it. Bernardo Silva with lots of time and space in the midfield. Leaves it for Phillips, but Ndidi's in his face. Back to Laporte. Finds Silva in the midfield. Silva with lots of space. Ball over the top, trying to find, I don't know, Alvarez, but it's headed by Soyuncu. Back to Iverson. Iverson plays it across here to Fass, into Ndidi, back to Fass. Near sideline here. Fass over the top trying to find Iheanacho, but it finds a Man City player, and they got the ball again.
I did finally dig it up. It was at home against Liverpool.
Did he play the guitar? The fans are turning their back. Oh.
Yeah, and this is annoying because it's not even like the other results have gone our way.
Ooh, nice ball in from Madison to break all the lines. Castagna, do it.
Come on.
Oh, Pratt, you got to put your foot through it. Shot on target. Good play from Madison Castagna. Cross in one time.
Terrible shot.
Pratt tries to first time it towards the goal. Side foots it along the ground near post, but it doesn't have that much
animation for the fact that we got a shot on target, because I feel like I haven't gotten to play it in so long.
Shot on target.
Shot on target.
Oy, 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 oy. Well, now we're pressing them in the box. What was that? How does he get to grab it? That wasn't a back pass?
I think it's because Mendy poked it free. I don't think it was a back pass.
Man City on the break. Ooh, Luke Thomas interception. Cags.
Thomas, Premier League's best defender.
Madison. See, turn into the. Let's go, guys. Let's go. 73rd minute.
I want to agree with you, Robert. Like, I want us to just move on quickly from this, but it's the problem is just every battering is just even worse for our mentality, and our mentality is why we're getting battered.
We can't have any more write-offs or free hits, right?
Not after this.
This is a free hit if we don't lose in Bournemouth, we don't lose in Palace. Like, if we get any points.
Right now, in terms of like our relegation rivals, I am praying for the downfall of Everton and Forest. I think those are going to be the two most likely teams that we get in ahead of.
Do we have a game against Everton left?
We have a game against Everton, and Forest are playing United tomorrow. Bournemouth are pulling away. Palace are pulling away.
Yeah, everybody's getting points except for us.
But Everton didn't. Everton lost to Fulham.
And Forest.
We're 2 points off Everton.
Grealish comes off, and it's another kid.
Who is that? That looks like
his name is Gomez. Yeah, Hank Hill. Yeah. Ball over the top.
Looking for Voot Fast. Akanji will clear.
Like Voot Fast chasing down a ball over the top.
Matters.
Let's go. Nice.
That almost looked like Wilfred Ndidi intercepted our own pass to play the ball backwards. I know that wasn't what he did, but.
Ooh, nice. Do it. Nice.
We're into the penalty area. James Mason. Ooh.
Needs to be a better touch to his right to bring it from his left to his right. It was
just played away by Laporte.
Yeah. That was nice. That's very nice. Ooh. He kind of showed it to Laporte.
All right. You know what? I'm calling it incoming goal off this corner.
People are seeing it in the damn comments.
In swinger into the middle of the penalty area, head in. And I'm going to lose it.
Getting spoiled in the chat. It's an outswinger. Madison. Suter.
Head it down. And Iheanacho's there to poke it in.
Celebrate.
And I'll tell you what, there is
Celebrate.
What the Bayern Munich
Celebrate.
Come on. Score against Manchester City. And now we have. And the comeback is on.
Come back. That's the first header Suter's won all match. And you know what? Man, we needed more corners. We didn't attack enough this match. Suter is a threat in the box. You know that. He's going to be with us next season if we go down. He's going to be with us if we go down.
Yannick Vestergaard to be.
Here goes another one.
Forward again.
Oh, Nacho just can't get it. But
I have people at home with me right now, and I guarantee you that I just disrupted everything else going on in this house.
Oh yeah, no, I'm always loud every weekend. They already know upstairs. Just that's what's going on. I invite them. Like, you can come down here and have a beer and stuff.
Ooh, Matters turns, gets tripped. Iheanacho wins it, gets flagged for offside.
Oh. Was he offside though? Jeez. 77. Oh.
Oh yeah, that's true. The crowd missed it because they were doing the Poznan.
Yeah. Totally.
And Fee with the 99p super sticker. You have
so
had
much,
a great opportunity to save so much money lately.
Yes. But we
So we
appreciate
finally
it.
got a goal back. Thank you so much. We
Thank you,
always
Fee.
appreciate it. Dennis Pratt gets pulled down. No free kick. Mendy's livid about that. And now they look to counter. Alvarez.
And it's Suter way outside the box, but Madison comes to help him, which is good. Jeez.
And
Or
they're forced
Castagna
back.
comes to help him. Because when Suter is guarding a winger way out on the edge, it is not good. That is not good. Man City slowing it down.
Yeah, they're happy to time waste at this point.
Yeah, but we got to press them. We got to force this action. We need more corner kicks. That's really what we need.
We need more anything.
Madison is gassed, though. Anytime he has to play a wing position, he has to run way more than his lungs can handle.
I just want
His little tiny baby.
one day where we play him as a number 10 in his preferred role. Like, please.
Right, where he doesn't have to come back and get the ball anytime.
And then leave that position exposed.
Right. We need players that can get him the ball in the pocket, in the 10. And it just hasn't
Why
been
not
consistent.
put Yuri on? If we're going to abuse one of our midfielders, put Yuri out there.
Yuri. Yeah, Yuri had to come off. Here we go. Cag's taking it really far.
Cag's up front. Finds Nacho.
Nacho, he's on his right foot. Oh, but Cag is making it all the way into the box, and he took his man all the way into the box too. Come on, you guys. We're running them ragged now. Bernardo Silva is looking gassed.
10-minute comeback is
And here's the replay again. Cags tries to play a 1-2 with. Look at how Cags takes. I don't know.
Absolutely floors Walker.
Oof. Nacho, he should have went near post. And we're pressing them back again now. Just hoping for a mistake.
Suter tussling.
Mindy, turn. Good.
Yeah, that's the turn. Finds Ndidi, who immediately takes it backwards.
And it's all the way back. Not a good all the way back either from Foss. Forces Iverson to just hoof it. And of course, we don't get on the second
that easily.
We do not get on second balls. We do not have the energy or the anticipation.
Calvin Phillips. Ball played forward. Thomas gets in and pressures. They have to go back. They go all the way back to Ederson. And look at Iheanacho chasing down. They go out onto the wing to Laporte. Diaz forward.
They always find the player that's not being marked. They always do. Jeez, they're so good at it.
It's so annoying.
And we're just not there to anticipate.
And
ever.
we just always find the player that has 3 people marking him.
Right. Exactly. They force us to make quick decisions. They anticipate where the ball's going to go. Ooh. Nice skill there from the player. I don't know, number 80. Some kid showing off for his friends in the stands. Jeez. Oy. Now Man City just playing around us.
It's just a training drill at this point.
Taking time off the clock while we press them. Yeah,
we need to force them to make one mistake, and then that's it.
Yeah, this is the beat the press drill. And they beat it.
Or Has so much space.
Calvin Phillips standing with the closest person to him, the ref. Jeez.
We're just completely laying off.
Wilf should have came out a while ago.
Oh yeah, Wilf should have came off in like the 17th minute.
We're totally missing Harvey today. Big miss today was Harvey Barnes.
We would have been better off with having both Matters and Tielemans.
If we we need those players to play with Harvey to be good, to be a threat.
Aymeric Laporte is on the edge of our penalty area.
Yeah, that's another way that they play. They
have
always
all 11 players ahead of the center circle for a moment there.
Yeah, it's just like they overwhelm you with players. They make the field really small, and then or they make you get really small on the field, and then they expand it out wide.
Walker can't get to the through ball.
Dean Smith, he doesn't have any sweat on him either.
Wilf Ndidi passes the ball straight into the chest of a Man City player.
And it's out for.
But he plays it out for a throw-in.
I don't know what Dean Smith could be throwing his arms up about, but Wilf, you good? That's what he just said. I don't think so. I don't think Wilf's good. Our passes are just trash. Turn. There you go, Mindy or D. It needs to be better, though. Man City still running like it's the 8th minute of the match.
Mendy on the ball, dances around one.
Too many touches. Everybody, too many touches. Too many dribbles. Get rid of it. Let's play forward. Let's play forward. Instead.
As you say it, they go back to Siyunchu, back to Harry Suter.
And instead of Mindy being in the midfield to turn and play the ball forward, he's all the way back. Suter tries to play ball over the top to Dennis Pratt, but Kyle Walker is there to head it back to Ederson. And it's the 85th minute, and Man City's just eating this clock. Stat and padding their possession stat. Whew. Yeah, I think I'll take a 3-1, even though I bet on us to win. But you know what? Look, I back the boys. I back the boys. I do the watch along, no matter what. I know we are trash. I still come on here. I take the banter. I back the boys. I bring the clapper. I got the V-shot.
James Madison's in.
Madison's in. And he totally bottles it. Ederson save.
Why? Why didn't he pass it to Kel?
He didn't see him. Kel, but like I said, Man City, they get back in transition. Kel's really had like 3 guys around him. And if you watch the replay, there's no way. Madison had one thing, and it was the shot. He kind of scuffs it. But it's out for a. We have a corner.
Corner comes in.
Soyuncu. They just try to call a handball.
There's a lot of appeals for handball here.
Don't throw it in. Don't hold on to it. Hold on.
Play is being held. Come on now. If we can get a penalty out of this and sweat it.
He needs to swing his foot at this ball. He throws his body at it. Not a handball. He's trying to
it hits the arm. They're probably going to give it to him as a natural position.
Yeah, he's trying to get it away from him. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not given. Not given.
Patson Daka's coming on for Wilf. A positive change. A positive change. 2 up top.
Fee, I intended to, but yes, I did. What I didn't intend to do was kick over all the speakers and stuff that I'm storing under my desk. I'm having a day out here. Like, my desk is a mess, and I only use this desk for the Leicester Watchalongs. Which is why I can leave party rings on it for a year.
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna get rid of these today, and I'm gonna see if I can visit a British shop and get some new party rings. I don't want to rag on Wilf too much because I hate targeting individual players, but he's been like a 2 out of 10 today.
He didn't help. Our next matches are Wolves, Leeds, Everton.
I don't want to be hyperbolic, but in terms of my personal belief, I think if we don't get 9 points out of those 3, we're down.
Yo, we need to have 3 wins in a row. We need a great escape type run. And yeah, it doesn't look like we're in position to do that.
So with regards to this comment, we weren't humiliated, but it was a bad first half. We need to play 90 minutes the way that we have this second half.
Right. A little
7
more
out of 9, I might hold on to a sliver of hope, but like if we lose one of those 3 games, I think we're down.
We have to play better. The passes have to reach the target. The shots, you need to shoot the ball. Like, if you're going to press, you have to press together. Everyone's heart has to be in it.
And I'm really hoping that over this next week, like once he gets a full week with the team, that he can get to do that.
Cags needs to play more. Cags needs to freaking play. He just put his knee in the back of Gomez. Is that his name? This new kid? Bang. Or he put it knee to knee. And he gets a yellow card, but he totally deserves it. But he acts like he doesn't. He waves we need Cags on the pitch. We need that.
Cags needs to be making more tackles than he has umlauts in his name.
Yo. Is it umlauts when they're on the bottom?
No, Iheanacho, those are different ones. I'm a little disappointed that we can't get I want to get an Iheanacho shirt, but I want the dots.
Mm-hmm.
I just ordered, actually one of the shirts I just got, I ordered Iheanacho on the back because I don't have an Iheanacho shirt yet.
Here we go. Castagna, Madison, Mindy.
Look at Dean Smith on the corner of the area, though, yelling. Oh, I was looking for Patson Daka, but he held up a little bit.
Daka can't be the one that they're aiming for. They need to aim for Nacho to lay it off for Daka. 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay, so 1 goal a minute, 4-3 Leicester City win.
Oh. I mean, Spurs did it to us, right? No, they were down.
I don't want to talk about that. Because what annoys me the most is that I love the Dutch national team. That's the national team besides Canada that I support.
Steve Bergwijn.
I had to hate Steven Bergwijn with a passion.
God damn Steven Bergwijn.
And then the Netherlands would play, and I'd see him in the lineup, and it's like, I love you because you're Dutch, but I hate you.
I know he's good. Here, do it, Madison. Yes,
Madison,
yes. Nacho! It's almost. It's almost. Oh, my God.
if we took our chances, this game would be tied.
This season would be not. Madison. Oh, he knocks him in the box.
You cannot call that nothing.
He's totally taken down in the box.
That is a joke.
The commentators are saying that it looks like he got pulled down.
Darren England, at least wear light blue then.
No. The energy's back up. The energy's back up. Oh. And we give the ball away. Man City now.
The ball hasn't gone out of play yet.
Oh.
I think VAR will take a look at it when it goes out of play.
No, they're looking at it now. They would blow the play dead.
That is a joke.
Oh. But what a move by Madison to get even past the guy. He nutmegs him with a little outside of the boot right flick.
And he gets clotheslined.
Oh. I haven't even seen a replay. But when it happened, it looked like
it looked like they grabbed the top and bottom of his arm and pulled down.
Oy.
Guaranteed, if Soyuncu had done that to Holland, they would have given them 2 goals. They would have given them 2 penalties for it.
Oh. Nacho hitting the post.
Look at the little smirk on Jack Grealish going like, we got away with that.
I know. I don't like his face.
Me and my 2-centimeter tall shin pads.
Oh, but again, Nacho gets through and hits the post. Madison gets through and dragged down, and there's no call. We just can't catch a break. This whole season has been like this.
4-3.
This whole season is, oh. You guys hit the like button.
Yeah, that's full time.
Oh.
That penalty decision, I'm fuming. That is a joke.
Well, everybody was saying free hit. They scored 3 goals before the 26th minute and finished us off just like that. I don't know. I don't know what Dean Smith did differently or what he's brought to the squad this week. I don't know if Man City is a good team for us to look at to evaluate what Dean Smith has done with the squad. But
if we go down on goal difference, the PM goal needs to give us a parachute payment.
I just think that with 7 games left, the next 3 games, Wolves, Leeds, Everton, we have to put points on the board. This is getting out of hand. Like, I know a lot of fans are desperate and have been saying we're going down since like before, before Christmas and like after the World Cup break, we're going down. People have been saying that, but this is bad.
Very much. And I think there's a lot of positives we can take from this second half.
I need to see more energy. I need to see more energy from the players. I just see them gassed. I see them walking. I see them. I mean, or then the energy comes when it's too late. Too late. Put the comment or put the link in the stream because I got to take a break for a second.
Yeah, I was going to say I don't think we're going to do too long a post match because I've got to get going, but I will pop it in the chat and get some thoughts in quickly.
Nacho Mahrez.
One thing that I will say is that first half versus second half, I feel very different coming out of it. Like first half, I felt like we were down. Yeah. Coming out of this second half, there is still fight in this team.
Yeah, right, but Nick, we all have to do it together. Yeah, but
Nick, I'm going to add you in first, and then Sean, I'll add you in afterwards. Nick, you might need to check your camera settings. I'm not seeing footage for you. All right, Nick, I'm going to give you a couple minutes to figure that out. Add in Sean first. So, Sean, not the result we wanted, but chances were made. We could have tied that game.
It's an embarrassing game, and and we did good second half, but Natso's goal was good goal, and I think they lost their feet, and I think they should like they need to get the ball off them. Don't do like that. But they should get a ball, pick it off them, and Haaland. I think he did good with that goal, and Haaland. I think he's I don't like him, but
he's very talented. He's very talented.
Yes.
I think with the difficulty that we had in the first half, I think Iheanacho really showed that he needs to start the next few games. Do you agree?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, he did very well to get his goal. He was making runs inside, and again, like it's a tough loss to take because of how badly we did in the first half. But if Maddison had scored that, if Iheanacho didn't hit the post, if we had gotten that penalty, this could have been a tie or even a win for us.
Yeah, but that is a thing. But I just don't know. I just don't know. James Morrison, he should score that, and I think it should cross that into the next player.
I think maybe he didn't see it because it was kind of at an awkward angle. It may have been in his blind spot, like back over his shoulder. But you got to be taking looks and being aware of those sorts of things.
Yeah. And I think it should be a pen for us. And I didn't check that. But they should. And if they set that, there'll be a pen, and it might be good. And then
I agree, and it's our goal difference is really going to matter. But at the end of the day, I think the biggest takeaway that I have from it is like where we've been unlucky. I'm still just looking at this form prediction from James Lawrence Alcott, and like we need to outperform this in order to survive.
Yeah.
I think playing like we did in that second half, we can beat Leeds. We can beat Everton. We might even be able to take a game to a Liverpool if they're off color. We came close to beating that Man City side.
And for those teams, like Everton, we might beat them on that, and I think Wolves, we might win that. Who knows? But the big problem, they need to look at every single player and to make them tough, and I think and I don't think about Liverpool, but more Liverpool they are Liverpool are a bit like us.
They're on a bad run of form, and I think that
Yeah.
whoever has more confidence can really come in and win that game. So I think, Sean, I think the big question is right now, coming out of this game, seeing the run of games that we have, do you think we stay up?
I think so, yeah. Yeah,
I agree.
So, yeah.
I agree. I think it's going to be very tough. I think we need 9 points out of the next 9, but I think we can do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Sean, thank you for joining me post-match. Can I get a come on, you Foxes, before you go?
Come on, Foxes. Come on.
Cheers,
Come
Sean.
on.
See you next time. All right, so thank you all for joining us for the watch along. Nick, unfortunately, I don't think your camera ended up working, but I hope you've enjoyed. It's a tough loss to take, but again, there's some positives for it. We made chances. I think we can really feel hard done by on those final few decisions. Onward to the next game. Let's get some wins, and we will see you next time.
Thanks for watching Leicester Fan TV. Thanks to our sponsors, ADT Taxis, Everard's, Pucka Pies, Pink Car Leasing, Leicester Riders, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Peter's Pizzeria, Hope Against Cancer, and Newbie & Co. Estate Agents. Make sure to follow us on all of our social channels at Leicester Fan TV. Visit our website, leicesterfantv.com.